guys, welcome to another interesting segment in Home Truth Nigeria. Today, I want to run the topic: the handling of online relationship with Nigerian men. It has come to my notice that about 70% of women who are subscribers to my channel, and people who are constantly writing me, about 70% of them are into one online relationship or the other with Nigerian men. Some are already engaged, some are waiting to be engaged because the guy is still saving up money to buy engagement ring. Some are just starting, why some are frustrated. So, guys, I would like you to come closer. Let me tell you some home truths as regards handling relationship with Nigerian men online. So, the first thing I would like you guys to understand: when a Nigerian man comes to you online and requests for a relationship, do not be in a hurry. That's the first rule you should have. No matter how sweet he is, never be in a hurry. Do not be anxious for nothing. One thing a lot of you do not know is that Nigerian men can smell desperation. They do. And if you appear desperate, they might either capitalize on it, or your what towards them would, drop. So if you're a lady and you are being approached by a Nigerian guy online, one mistake you should not do is to tell him, well, look, I just want you to know that I don't have time to waste. If you're writing me to be serious, just know that I'm not here for games, to play game and all of that. And he would like, okay, she's the desperate one. She doesn't want to play games. So uh, I will give you anything you want, as long as you give me anything I want. But the truth is, these are answers you need to keep to yourself. In as much as you don't have time to play games, you need to keep that, the back of your mind, and then hear what this Nigerian man have to say. The moment you sound desperate, he would deduce that from the conversation and then know how to walk you in that relationship. So never be in a hurry for anything. Don't give him loopholes for him to capitalize on. Make him feel like you got all the time for him to listen. Even if for whatever reason things are going on well with you guys, keep a track to know, okay, 6 months, 7 months, 1 year, what's up, what's he up to, what are his plans. Of course, you still need to ask, what does he want from you, but don't make him feel like, look, uh, you have to marry me now, you have to tell me you want to marry me now, we're starting this conversation, for me to be like very very serious with you. Another thing is to take everything with a pinch of salt. This is for your own safety. Basically, I always say this to those of you who speak to me: so long as you are in an online relationship, take everything it says to you with a pinch of salt. If it turns out to be true, ad morem de gloriam, that's good. Good for you. If it turns out to be lies, either way, you'll be fine, because already your mind is conditioned that something could go wrong. Because there are a lot of guys who come to you, and especially these ones who kind of like appear rich and accomplished, just to get you to do things for them. And you know that these guys are all talk and no action. Even when they decide, to show action, they show it in a grand style. And sometimes you feel like, wow, this is too good to be true. Exactly, it is too good to be true. Because at the end of the day, you may discover something else, and you may get heartbroken and disappointed, especially when you find out. Because one mistake a lot of you make is that, to make you feel inclusive, a lot of them kind of like ask you to speak with either their friends, their family, and all of that. So the moment you speak with the friends, you speak to the family, you feel like you are now part of them. You're now in the gang, you're now in the clique. You guys are now family member, related by blood, and all of that. But the truth is, uh, this does not mean anything. So, whatever action you see, whatever thing you're told, if you're in an online relationship, take it with a pinch of salt. Don't believe it 100%. Believe it could be real, and at the same time, it might not be real. Because sometimes you are, used, certain things are used as bait to get you to do things. So, take everything you hear and you see with a pinch of salt until it is verified and confirmed. Another thing is, you need to know your purpose in this life. Look, guys, we all want to know what our purpose is on this earth, isn't it? The same thing is applicable when you're in an online relationship with a Nigerian man. It is very important to question what your purpose is in his life. You are asking yourself this question, basically, not him. Now, a lot of you would like want to stay and say, okay, he has told me he wants to marry me. He has told me he wants to start a family with me. He has told me all of this. Yes, he has told you. This is this is different, but actually, is he showing it? And I once asked two ladies I had a group call, what do you call it, group call with, and I asked them, what's your purpose? What are your purpose in the lives of the Nigerian men you're dating online? And they were giving me cock and bull answers, and for me, it was just funny. Now, it is important to understand if your purpose in his life is to solve his financial needs. It's important for you to understand this. This could be your purpose. It's no joke. It could be the reason why this guy needs you in his life to solve his financial needs. Aside that, you're useless. Nothing useful about you again. Aside that financial need, it could be that this guy needs you in his life because he so much loves you, and like speaking to you every time, gives him this joy, and he can't wait to speak to you. This could be you. It could also be that you are the bridge that he has to cross to get over to a Western world. And one way you can basically find this out is, I always say to you, ladies, when you don't have to chat with him, when you're free, your head is not full, take a stroll back into your conversation you've had for months. Just scroll down, and these conversations will start making meaning, to you. It's not making meaning to you. Now, look, uh, um, I don't have a problem if you support your Nigerian guy. I've been supported before. I don't have a problem with that. But it has to come from a place whereby you don't feel like that is your purpose, to support someone financially, whereby every five conversation you have with this guy, it boils down to money, things not being okay financially, things are tough, things are hard, there's no food, or every five conversation you have with this guy, it's all about he wants to marry so you guys can be in your country. You rarely have a conversation where you guys are actually lost in the moment. You are just, you zoned off, you just focused on both of you, and it's not about money, it's not about trying to uh come to your country, it's not about forcing you to make sexy videos for him. It's just getting to know the both of you, and until you get to this part, you might not have understood what your purpose is in the life of this guy, and that is why I call for a forensic investigation into conversation you guys have had, in the course of your relationship, to get clarity and to understand what your purpose is actually in his life. Another thing is, he might be talking to another woman. In my last video, I did mention that 90% of your online lovers are either romantically involved with another lady, or they're getting to know one because they want to start something. And I know a lot of you might have felt bad because of that, but it is the truth. The reason is, in an online relationship, you cannot control anything. You have zero control over anything. You just have to be hopeful, and pray for the best. That's the best you can expect. Hope for the best. And the truth is, if you are not the option A or B or A, certainly he is talking to another woman. You also have to, put his age into consideration to know that it's no brainer that this person will be talking to another woman. What happens if, for instance, this guy, after 2 years, you guys don't end up together, or whatever reason, his visa gets refused, or after you come to Nigeria to marry him, it takes him years before he's approved to come over to join you. What happens? If for whatever reason you have a change of mind and you say, sorry, I met someone else, I can't continue. Do you actually think this guy you're talking to online hasn't got some kind of contingency plan in place just in case? So for these aforementioned reasons, you think he won't set options for himself in case things go wrong? He doesn't have to build from the scratch again. You think this is not something he thinks? Of course, 90% of them would think about this, as long as it has to do with online relationship. So if you think like, you're just the only person, blah blah blah, then you might be getting it all wrong. This is why I always advise ladies, when you want to go into an online relationship, make sure you're with somebody who is sensible, somebody who has a good brain in his head, and one who is not desperate. Basically, go for someone who is also scared of making mistakes. Not a yes man, not a man who everything you do is fine, everything you do is okay, everything you do is perfect. You guys really have misunderstanding. You don't quarrel. You don't have moment where he's annoying you. Like I would even tell you, go for a guy who is make sure you're dating a guy who is very stubborn and can be annoying, because uh, in so doing, you know that you're dealing with a man who has his own mind and not someone who is desperate. Because when you meet these desperate guys, everything about you is perfect. You could come to their sofa and then you take a dump on the sofa. They will take pictures and frame it, put it on their wall. That's a special dump. They take it to the museum. You know, everything you do is special. It's a sign of desperation. And this is why I said a lot of them are, and that is the truth. There are plans put in place in case things don't work out. So if you find yourself in this situation, there are chances this person is talking to other women, because you can't be in this kind of online relationship and you guys are not like striving. Sometimes you have disagreements. Sometimes you guys go a day or two or hours like you're angry with yourself. They're the guy who's also careful of making mistake. Like, I don't want to make mistake. I hope you're the right person for me, and all of this. And guys, also another thing is, pray you are his plan A or B. And this is the truth. If you are plan A or B, the difference between these two is just few details. It could be that plan A is very nice, but she's a very broke lady who is in Nigeria and she has nothing to offer other than being the perfect wife material. Why plan B could be rich or she's got money to offer, but she still needs to be taught how to be a good wife material and be respectful. At the end, if this dude goes for the plan A or the plan B, he's not losing much. But the worst that could happen to you is if you're plan D to E. If you find yourself in this situation, there's no redemption for you. It's just a matter of time. He will leave you the moment he achieves his aim. There are a lot of you black sisters who are relating with Nigerian men who came to your country because one lady who had gone to Nigeria to get married to them. And if you look at these women, they're way older than these guys. They've left them and then they're coming to talk to you, and you are younger ones. And this is the fate of some of these ladies who are option D and E, because the moment they get their aim, they will dump you, to go be with who they want to be, and that's the truth. And lastly, guys, avoid men you can give birth to. I have said this countless times. Avoid men you are older than. I always say this, and I know a lot of you would say, yeah, but these younger men, they bring the thrills, the enjoyment, they make me feel like sweet 16. These guys, they've allowed me, I can now wear a dress and go look for makeup and all of this. They're like antidepressant drug. They make you look younger because you're always smiling, so they tighten your skin, to look younger. I totally understand this. I totally understand it. And look, I have no problem if you need to chat these guys just to chill, to feel nice, and to feel alive, and you I have no problem with it. But the moment it comes to you thinking like, okay, you can get married to these guys, maybe some kind of Romeo and Juliet feeling is gonna like exist between you and these guys, where you think like your case is different, you are different from the rest. I can tell you that you're not different from the rest because with time you'll be taught a very, very bitter lesson. You'll be taught to stay away from hot chocolates, not to touch hot chocolates with your bare hands. And that's the truth, because a lot of women who are old enough to be the parents of these guys, they always feel like they are different. They always feel like their cases are exceptional. They always feel like I've spoken to the mom, the dad, the brother, their sister, his sister. I've got their number. I can reach out to them. They like me. They've given me the thumbs up. Oh, yeah, true. They've given you the thumbs up now because of what you bring to the table. Wait till that dude settles and then gets his feet on the ground and see if this family you still call it, they'll refer to you as one. They would tell you to leave their brother alone. They will tell you to leave their brother alone. And when it comes to that, you will not understand. And for those of you lovely ladies who have these young men, coming to you, old enough to be your son, let me show you how to handle it.
Nope, nope, nope. My name is no. My sign is no. My number is no. Thank you. Nope.
Yes, guys, that's the simple way to handle it. These guys, just like this lady was responding, it was a 30-year-old Nigerian man who came and said, I want a white woman. It's like going to the store to pick clothes. Want a white woman. And the lady said, no, no, I'm not interested. Either this lady have had experience with guys like this, or she has had stories, or she knows that I can't date a man younger than this. And the funniest thing, when you go and meet some of these men you're dating online that you could be their mother, they would use the story of Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, to say, but Emmanuel Macron is not Nigerian. He's not Nigerian. He's French. It's totally different. This dude was like, I want a white woman. Give me a white woman, munga munga. He wants Oyibo. Basically, it translates to somebody who's going to give me money and uh, take me to our country. An old Western lady. A lot of them avoid the black Western women because these black Western women are like journalists. They will ask you questions till you go get a job. You will quit online romance scam to go get a job. And no offense, but to the the white Western ladies, it's like, oh, they are hungry. Oh, there's no food there. Oh, people are starving there. The black Western lady would say, well, you have to go get a job. You have to stand up, be a man, and go get a job. And this dude already, they try to avoid them as much as they can. So, guys, listen. I'm not trying to spoil your mood or break your heart or steal your mojo or steal your joy or something. The truth is, the percentage of Nigerian men you speak with online that are involved in online romance scam are just minute, tiny percent of Nigerians. An average Nigerian is not online looking for a lady who is going to feed her. They are out there hustling and bustling, doing businesses, doing things possible so they can put food on the table. And I've always said this, the reasons I tell you guys all of this is one, because at the end of the day, it will go wrong. 99% of the time, it will go wrong. And when it goes wrong, those of you listening to me, would add Nigerian men to the statistics of bad people, people you should avoid. So I'm trying to help you reduce the number. So you're not the statistics. You're not used as part of the statistics, at the end. So this is just the truth. Since I was born, I don't know any Nigerian personally, family, friend, relative who actually went online and is looking for a Western lady to date. I've got few friends who married Western women, one a doctor, the other one is a tech guy, the other one is even a pastor. And these women met them by chance, not like these guys were online looking for lovers. So the truth is, stick to your profile, and you will find one. I can assure you this. So, guys, if you got a question, you can write me, or as always, home truth Nigeria, home truth 86 at gmail.com. Sorry, I'm so tired. Did this video late in the night. And you can like, share, and subscribe. Home Truth Nigeria, peace out. And by the way, there were two wonderful ladies who told me to talk on a topic, one on middle-aged men and scamming in correlation to religion, and another lady who wanted me to talk on submission. Please, these videos are currently under production. When it's done, I will release them. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe. Home Truth Nigeria, peace out.